It was an ordinary night at the Green residence, and little Timothy was getting ready to begin his maths homework on his new computer he'd received for his birthday. The only trouble was, Timothy wasn't very good at maths. It was far past Timothy's bedtime, and he had still not made any headway. "Oh, why is maths so hard?" Timothy exclaimed. At that moment, Timothy heard a noise coming from the back garden. What was that? Timothy looked out of the window to see what made that noise. It was very dark. I could have sworn I heard something from out there. Huh? Timothy took another peek out of the window. He definitely saw something this time. A thin, naked figure standing in the middle of the garden. It was looking right at little Timothy, and it cocked its head and waved. Who on earth is that? Timothy gasped with affright. He didn't want whoever that was looking into his room. Who was that? Why did they have no clothes on? 100 questions raced through young Timothy's mind. But then he quickly remembered. He still had to finish his maths homework by tomorrow. 30 divided by 5. Just when Timothy was drifting off into sleep, he heard something right outside his window. Huh? Timothy knew he shouldn't go and see, but he was a curious little chap. Who on earth are you? What on earth are you? The man at the window stayed completely silent. Where's your mouth? Why were you hiding in my garden? What do you want? Huh? What are you trying to say? Huh? My maths problem? Are you trying to help me with my homework? Well, I see. Timothy slid over to his computer and cautiously pressed the number 6 on his keyboard. By gosh, you were right. The answer was indeed 6. How smart you are. Timothy went back over to the window. You're not so scary after all. You just wanted to help me with my homework. Is that right? Huh? Do you want to come inside? I'm not sure. I'm not really supposed to be talking to strangers, let alone let them in my bedroom. I'll tell you what though, since we're now friends, you can come back tomorrow and help me with tomorrow's questions. The man then slunk off into the night as Timothy went to bed. Huh?
Anyone can be Santa.
Oh, hola. ¿Quieres un regalo? Yo soy misionera de la Iglesia de Jesucristo de los Santos de los Últimos Días y este es el libro de Mormón. Y habla
The next evening, Timothy went up to his room to get started on his new maths homework. Once again, it was very difficult, and he was struggling to solve it. Timothy went over to the window and looked out into the garden. Hello? Mr. No Mouth? Are you there? Everything was silent. Oh, I guess I'll have to solve this one myself then. At that moment, Timothy heard a familiar whistling coming from outside. His new friend was back. Timothy was very relieved. Thank goodness you're back. You can help me with my homework now. What's the answer? The man stared at the computer screen. What's the matter? Is it too difficult? Well, come and take a closer look. I'm so glad you're here to help me. It's wonderful to have a friend like you now. By the way, I was wondering, how do you whistle when you have no mouth? And that was the end of Little Timothy.